Hello, Pisces tribe, and welcome to your reading. So, before we begin, I really suggest that each and every one of you go look at your natal chart really quick and see which house is occupied by the sign of Pisces. I will leave a link for a free natal chart below so you can go check that out, because everything that comes through in this message is going to predominantly speak to the house that Pisces rules in your natal chart. And you don't even have to have any placements in that house for this to resonate with you and impact you, because there is an area of your life that Pisces rules, every single one of us walking on this planet. So look at your natal chart and see which house is ruled by Pisces, and then also the placements that you have in Pisces is just going to add to this, okay? And this is a very important reading because what's happening right now astrologically will never occur again in your lifetime, ever. So every single soul here, that's working with Pisces and also has strong Pisces placement, your soul wanted to work with that energy, because what's happening right now and going to carry over all the way into 2026 is truly a once-in-a-lifetime event for you, okay? And to put this in perspective, I just want you to think of the world back in 2011, 2012, and the way it was, and also yourself and what was going on in your life, because that's when Neptune entered Pisces. And again, this is a once-in-a-lifetime event. Neptune has a 186-year orbit. So Neptune is not going to be in Pisces again in this lifetime, not before, not after, okay? And Neptune is a very powerful energy that shapes entire generations. Again, just think of all the changes in the world starting back in 2011, 2012, and look at where we are today and how vastly different things truly are. That is the influence of Neptune, okay? Neptune allows us to realize our greatest dreams, but also allows us to birth our greatest fears. And also it can allow us to get lost and deluded in fantasy, all right? But the savor of the day, Saturn, has entered Pisces at the beginning of 2023, okay? And Saturn is regulating. And Saturn, after it's finished with its transit in Pisces in 2026, will not be visiting Pisces again for another 30 years, okay? So again, more of a rare event, especially with Neptune sitting there in Pisces, okay? So right now, Saturn is regulating. There's a lot that's going to be shifting and changing between 2024 and 2026, not just in your personal life, but in the world at large, okay? And in 2025, Saturn and Neptune are going to move into Aries. However, there's retrograde and they're going to go back into Pisces, and they will not officially be out of Pisces until 2026. Neptune in January of 2026 and Saturn in February of 2026. So you're dealing with a lot of energy. On top of this, okay, we have some lunar eclipses happening in Pisces. In 2024, in September, we have a partial full moon lunar eclipse. And then in September of 2025, we have a full moon total lunar eclipse in Pisces. Okay, so every single person listening to this, what house is occupied by Pisces? This is where you are realizing dreams and distinguishing between, what's real, what's not, doing a lot of soul work with Saturn. And these lunar eclipses are allowing you to close doors, close out old cycles. And then on top of all of this, Pisces, in January of 2025, the North Node moves into Pisces, okay? And that is your call of destiny. So all through 2025 and halfway through 2026, you are being aligned to your destiny. In fact, Pisces, everything that's going on from 2023 through mid 2026 is clearing you out completing soul lessons, clearing karma from previous life journeys, and aligning you to your destiny. After 2026, things in your life are really going to be different. You are going to be more confident. You're going to be more stable. You're going to be more secure. You are going to be on your path if you utilize these energies to move through your soul lessons, to clear out your karma, to expand your consciousness. Okay. And some other noteworthy things is Pluto's going to move into Aquarius in January. Pluto has been in Capricorn for a while, which again, it causes us to have to really go through some heavy stuff and persevere and work hard and transform in the sign of Capricorn. But moving into Aquarius, that's enlightenment, okay? And Pluto has not been in Pisces this lifetime. In fact, the last time Pluto was in Pisces was back in I wrote down 1797 through 1823. Pluto has a 248-year orbit, and just it has an odd orbit. So some years, some signs it's in the sign for like 11 years, and then some signs it's in there for like 30 years. So just like Neptune, Pluto is a strong shaper of generations. Okay. And so with that movement of Pluto into Aquarius, it's a breath of fresh air for every single sign. Okay. It's a time to come in to great enlightenment. And we will not be seeing Jupiter for at least like another 10 years. Uranus won't be visiting Pisces until 2087. Saturn, once moved, won't be back for another 30 years. We won't see Neptune again in this lifetime. We won't have eclipses again in Pisces for another 11, 12 years. Okay. And then the nodes won't be in Pisces for, they're in each sign for about 18 months. So like, you know, a little less than 20 years. Okay, so you've got to understand all this astrology in Pisces right now is a once in a lifetime event. It's rare. It's for deep, deep soul work so you can transform into your highest potential. Pisces, this is so important. Understanding astrology and, you know, the slower moving planets, those are the generational shapers. They have big impact. I'm actually going to do a video specifically on Neptune through history just to show you the impact that Neptune has had depending on the sign that it's in. So these next few years, you are closing out a really old cycle that's not attached to just this lifetime, but previous lifetimes before. In 2024, Pisces, February and March are going to be a bit of intense months because you got the sun moving in there, you got Mercury, you got a new moon in Pisces, and then you got Venus and Mars. Okay, and so by the end of April, you're going to be feeling really good. You're going to be going through different emotions and clearing things out of your head. But from April to September, things are a bit more steady and balanced for you. And then we have that full moon lunar eclipse in September. And you're going to be closing the door on something, Pisces. You got to think of 2024 as like the final stretch of a marathon, of a race that you're in. And then in 2025, you are wrapping up all these loose ends because the North Node moves into Pisces, but not just that, you're going to experience a retrograde in Venus and in Mercury with that Pisces energy. Sirius is moving into Pisces, the asteroid, which is all about healing and nurturing and motherhood. Okay. And in 2025, at the end of March, Neptune is going to move into Aries, and that's going to lift a weight off you. However, once Neptune goes retrograde, it's going to move back into Pisces, and then it won't move out of Pisces and fully be in Aries until January of 2026. And then in May, Saturn is going to move into Aries and be there, but then it's going to direct back into Pisces and won't fully be into Aries until February of 2026. So as there's this movement between Neptune and Saturn out of Pisces into Aries and then back into Pisces through retrograde and then back into Aries, that time frame right there is when you are really going to be making big changes. You're going to be closing doors. You're going to feel motivations to do things. You're going to be very empowered, very energized. And then Pisces, Uranus is going to move into Gemini, okay? And again, that's about enlightenment. So Pluto going into Aquarius, consciousness expansion. Uranus going into Gemini, consciousness expansion. But not only that, lessons are learned, and now it's the twist of fate that align us to things. 2025 is going to be a big year of change. And then 2026, Pisces, your feet are finally landing on the ground, and you are aligned to your destiny, and you have lots of peace in your life. Because remember, I went through all the planets. They're not going to be visiting and bothering. All right, they're not stirring up Pisces. They've done their job. North Node has done its job. Eclipses have done their job, and everybody's out of there. And now they're harassing Aries and other signs. No longer Pisces. Okay, so 2026, things really, really shift for you. And you got Pallas moving into Pisces in January of 2026, which brings justice to Pisces. Okay, and you have Vesta moving into Pisces in March, which is aligning you to your sacredness. And after that, Pisces, you just have the standard planets, Mercury, Venus, and Mars, the fast movers that will be visiting you January, February, March each year. But after that, you're not having all this craziness that you've been going through that started, back in 2011, 2012. You've been in a deep transit of soul growth. You've been worked over by the planets. You've been raked over the coals, Pisces, and you're done. Through all of this, you have been cleansed, purified, changed, reshaped, transformed, and ultimately all for the alignment to your destiny, which fills your heart full. You are wise. You are grown. So let's pull some cards. Let's look year by year with this. And I know that's a lot of astrology. As the years go by, I'm going to definitely, recap. But I just want you to see what's up ahead, and that you're coming out of the darkness. Pisces, this hardness is coming to an end. And over these, next 2 years, there's so much shifting where it was really hard and heavy, and now it's going to feel much, much easier. And then, as you're wrapping up 2026, you are a very happy Pisces. And again, this can, impact any area of life, but the house in your natal chart that Pisces rules is where all of this will impact the very most. Look at that. Your mind is shifting. New ideas are coming to you in 2024. Mercury is really working with you. So let's see. In 2024, Mercury is in Pisces from February 23rd through March 8th. So during that time frame, Pisces, your consciousness is expanding. You're getting answers. You're figuring things out. You're not feeling so much in the darkness. Look at that. And guess what? Hard work is really going to start paying off for you in 2024. I love to see that. And this is the sun in Virgo right there. And guess what? When the sun is in Virgo is when we're having that first lunar eclipse in September with that Pisces full moon, but it's only a partial lunar eclipse. We don't have our full lunar eclipse until 2025 in September, and that eclipse in 2025, you are closing the door on a lot of hard, heavy stuff. But hard work finally starting to pay off for Pisces in 2024. And you are going to have a lot of victories and successes. Okay, and you know what? It starts in 2024, but it carries you all the way through 2026, because guess what? This is Jupiter in Leo, and guess what? Jupiter moves into Leo in June of 2026. Okay, so something starts here in 2024. Your hard work's paying off. Even if like you start a new job, start down a new direction, even by 2026, you are in a very good place. But we're looking at 2024, so the success starts now, Pisces. Yes, look at that. Nine of Cups, Jupiter in Pisces. A lot of blessings are coming in 2024. It's really a game changer for you guys because the energy is starting to shift. You know, the influence and impact of Saturn and Neptune, I feel is because you're coming to the end of it. It's not that sting, that psh, whip, you know, get into shape, because that's what Saturn does for us, is say, hey, get into shape. You're out of line. You got to get in order. Saturn is our teacher, our disciplinarian sometimes, okay? And Neptune wants to lead us wherever we want to go, whether we go into fear and darkness or we go into happiness and great things. Neptune is going to lead us wherever we want to go, where Saturn is like, no, you don't want that. That is not the path. And so you've been worked over, Pisces, and now some good stuff is starting to come in. Yes, look at that. Saturn's coming through right there. I am making things right in your world, is what Saturn is telling you. Saturn is showing you where you could do things better. Saturn is showing you your, repeating patterns of behavior that are negative. Saturn is awakening your greatest strengths, gifts, and talents within to align you to your highest potential. And Pisces in 2024, it's a different landscape, okay? There's new energy coming in and your hard work is paying off. You're finally feeling successful. And some of you feel like you have completed a hard cycle, like a hard cycle is finally ended for you. Let's pull some clarifiers. Actually, I want this deck for that. Oh yes, and your heart is opening, Pisces, in 2024. Are you kidding me? Eight of Pentacles on Eight of Pentacles. Yes, your hard work is paying off, but also, Pisces, some of you might decide to go in a completely new direction in some area of your life in 2024, and you're going to be very diligent, and it's going to pay off in big ways. Yes, Ace of Pentacles on this Six of Wands. Four of Swords, you're not going to have as many worries. Four of Pentacles, you're going to be able to hang on to all of your success, all of your prosperity that comes to you in 2024. Your mind is more at ease. You don't have as many worries. And oh my goodness, some of you may have been feeling like you've been spinning your wheels for a while. You know, like no matter what I do, nothing happens, nothing changes. But in 2024, it does, Pisces. Your hard work is paying off. Any sort of career changes, 2024 is an amazing year to do that, Pisces. Okay, let's look at 2025. We are happy in 2025 with the Lovers being the first card out, that's for sure. Ooh, look at that. Ace of Cups next. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Pisces, I thought it was looking good in January. I thought it was looking good in 2024. 2025 is even better. Pisces, you're in love with your life in 2025. The way the wheel has turned for you from 2024, moving you into 2025, you couldn't be happier. Some of you are coming into true love and romance, like aligning to your divine counterpart in 2025. And I'm sorry if you're single and you're like, I want that now. Love can happen at any time, Pisces. This is just a general reading. That true love of yours could show up at any moment. I'm just seeing that for true love to divine or to align to your divine counterpart, strongly indicated for 2025. In the early part of 2025, so it could even show up towards like the second half of 2024, and then by the time you come into 2025, it is strong. Okay, but yes, I see true love. I see true love right away. More new energy coming into your life, your energy level in general being heightened. You are feeling very strong, stable, and secure in your life, in your job, in your finances, in your abundance, in your home, whatever the case may be. The way that you live, you feel prosperous, you feel abundant, you feel comfortable, you are in love with life, you feel as though fortune has finally been shining on you. You got the 9 of Cups for 2024, and then you got the Wheel of Fortune for 2025. Ooh, I love it. Pisces. You got some new friends coming in as well. You're in love with life, Pisces. Whatever you're doing, like your job, where you're living, your hobbies, romance, whatever this is that's newer for you, you're absolutely in love with. Wheel of Fortune. Wow, you got that twice now for 2025. The Hierophant. Wow, some of you may be getting married in 2025. 9 of Swords. Yes, see, you're no longer worrying about things that used to like plague your mind back, you know, from 2012 through 2023. You're not worried about those same things anymore. Yeah, see? Okay. So in 2025, I was thinking it was more 2026, but in 2025, you do see the hardest part as being over, and that you are aligned to your destiny and that you are on your path, Pisces. And lastly, oh, look at that. You feel the good fortune coming towards you is very strong. Oh, Pisces. It starts getting good in 2024. It's even better in 2025. Wow, and this just fell out as I was saying that. The star, wishes coming true, deep healing. Pisces, like I said, the planets have been raking you over the coals, okay? And you have cleared so much karma. And now it's time to be aligned to your beautiful, sweet destiny. All right, let's go into 2026. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. Look at that. This is Saturn in Taurus. 6 of Cups, 3 of Swords, Palace of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. Oh, Pisces. Some things that you never thought you would heal from, get over, in 2026, it's done. You're not hurting anymore from your past. It's over. You thought, you know what? Okay, yeah, life is good. But man, this still just hurts in my heart. and you kind of come to a place of acceptance. Well, I'll always feel this loss. I'll always feel this pain. I'll always feel this heartache. It's just a part of who I am. And see, I know it's attached to you, your past here. Okay, and so with the Seven of Pentacles, you've carried it for a very long time. And you've sort of decided, you know what, I guess this is just always going to be a part of me. But in 2026, no more. Pisces, you are healed in the heart. You are healed in the emotions. You are grown with Palace of Cups. This is great stability. This is, just look at what's depicted there. That's the world inside of your heart in 2026. And 3, it's taken you 3 years of going through stuff to get there. But you get there and it doesn't hurt you anymore. Pisces, something that haunted you really got you down. No more. You are going to be free of that by 2026. And the landscape of your heart is beautiful. Yeah, you're like, life is good. I got all these things, but man, there's still this thing that just bothers me. And yeah, it's in your mind. It's in your heart. It's attached to another person. But look at that, 4 of Wands on your Palace of Cups. And nobody can steal your happiness now. Yep, Pisces, look at that. Great stability coming into your heart space. You're happy and you're whole. And now Aries is in the struggle with all the planetary energies and all of that. By the time you wrap up 2026, Pisces, you have aligned to your destiny of some kind. And you are so content and you are so happy. It's beautiful. And just remember, the astrology you've been dealing with, it's a once-in-a-lifetime event. And your soul is here for it. Okay? Your soul came here for it, to experience it, for the evolution you will receive spiritually. It's, you know, with Neptune, it's really hard. Because Neptune can bring our greatest dreams to life, but also our greatest fears to life as well, just depending on where we're vibrating. Oh, and something noteworthy to point out for those of you who live in the States, and the shifting of energies with Saturn and Neptune is in 2025 is when our new president will be taking office, right? And that's been a real contentious thing since 2020, right? That election. So I'm very interested to see what's going to change in the landscape of the United States with that movement of both Neptune and Saturn into Aries, because Aries is quite authoritative compared to Neptune. So we will have to see. All right, Prince of Autumn, cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. So this is going to be a very slow-moving energy that prospers and bears fruits for many, many years to come. 7 of Spring, be assertive, don't back down from what you believe, courageously stand up for yourself. You're going to feel far more empowered and strong within. As I say that, look at that strength, the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. Through all of this that you've been going through, it has made you one strong, tough cookie. Okay, your emotional strength and maturity, your mental strength and maturity, and your spiritual strength and maturity off the charts. And you know it. You feel it about yourself. You've been on this path. Yes, look at that. The Sun. Plans that work out perfectly. Amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations. And gratitude for the blessings of life. The sun is shining on you. And Four of Autumn, manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save, help out those who are less fortunate. So by the end of 2026, you feel like you are sitting in a very powerful position in your life, Pisces. You are happy. You love the way the Wheel of Fortune has moved for you. And now you are a pillar, a rock of support for others who are now being worked over by the planets, okay? Because the planets have done their work on Pisces. They sure have, and Aries is getting it next. But also, you know, with the movement into Aries, it's going to make us all much more assertive and strong in how we feel, not be pushed around, not be bullied. There's going to be a lot of empowerment that comes to each and every person as Neptune and Saturn move into Aries for good in 2026. Right, blessing to bring clarity, confused no more, Pisces. A blessing to ease loneliness and bring companionship. So we did see that divine counterpart coming in, but you know, some Pisces, you already got your love or you're not interested in all that. There's some friends on the horizon. A blessing of forgiveness. Okay, yeah, that thing you thought you were never gonna get over, never heal from, boom, here it is. It's one of your biggest blessings over these next few years. A blessing for unity where there was once division. And this is within you, Pisces, where you were at odds in yourself. And look at a blessing on friendship. Yeah. So love, romance, new friends, finally being healed, finally understanding, no longer feeling divided. Oh, Pisces, a blessing to shield and safeguard you. Yeah, you're done being worked over by these planets. You are free. Pisces, enjoy your freedom, okay? Because we have definitely been going through it. In fact, I can tell you my whole life shattered and changed in ways I never thought I would recover from in 2012. Like everything bad that could happen did, all the way down to my dog getting run over, and I just, that sent me over the edge. So I've been right there with you, Pisces. It's been painful. But without all that, I wouldn't be here right now. Back then, I didn't understand astrology the way I do today. I could read cards, but not like I can now. You're about to really start enjoying life. Disappointments are going to be things of the past. And it's time to believe big. I was going to say, believe big, Pisces. Believe big, Pisces, because you had these energetic restrictions kind of holding you down, holding you back, because you were doing a lot of soul work. Where you were once unmotivated, we saw that you're getting that spark of energy. You don't need to worry anymore. Pay attention to your dreams, Pisces. There are things that are going to be revealed in dream time. A lot of good stuff coming in for you where you were disappointed. Now you have universal favor. You know what? Believe big with false friends. Anybody that told you, oh, Pisces, you're silly, you'll never this, you'll never that. You know, I remember when I started my Soul Mana channel, I had a friend tell me, well, second channels never do well. And I don't talk to that friend, that false friend anymore. But if I did, I would say to her, oh, really? I just hit 100,000 subscribers on that channel. Second channels don't do well. People will try to talk you out of things because they don't think that they themselves could achieve it. Okay? And Pisces, with this coming out on Believe Big, False Friend, and Spirit reminding me of that story, there are people around you that have tried to talk you out of, or will try to talk you out of, reaching for your dreams and goals. And it's not because you can't do it, Pisces. It's because they don't believe they can. All right? So remember that. Spiritual guidance. See, you're being ignited. You're no longer going to feel purposeless, lacking motivation. And look at, don't worry. See the storm? This will pass. The storm of Saturn and Neptune raining all over Pisces parade is passing. All right. You know what? Let me get my notes out of the way. I'll pull one more card, a couple more cards. Let's go deeply spiritual really fast, because y'all know I love the spiritual. That's where I thrive. Oh, what did we have? Oh my gosh, Pisces, I'm telling you, this is the year 2025, end of 2024, or some point in 2025 is the year you align to your divine counterpart right here. Wow. Or if you already have your divine counterpart, you guys are about to go to the next level. Okay. Love this. Pisces, you're about to get a deep, deep healing mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Okay, that's what these next few years are bringing. What ails you? What troubles you? What plagues you? What holds you down? Holds you back right now today, Pisces? It's not going to be a thing for much longer. No, it's not. Okay. And this right here, those of you that haven't been feeling very comfortable in your own body, you know, feeling uncomfortable in this world, and it's hard to express this. You are going in that disconnection. You're going to reconnect to yourself very, very deeply. All aspects of self, mind, body, heart, and soul, all coming together, and you loving and honoring every bit of you. All right. With this perfect card, you are evolving. You are outgrowing the past. The past is over. You're moving into a whole new dimension, Pisces. Oh, connection to the angelic realm right here. Meditate to the Solfeggio frequency 963 hertz. It's going to be healing to you. It opens you up to the angels. Pisces, you have a connection to the angels. It's time to strengthen that. You've done a lot of soul work, which means you're evolving and makes it easier for you to tune in with the angels, but the angels watch over you. The angels protect you. You are blessed. Oh, this is an exciting time for you guys. 2024, it's getting good, and it just gets better throughout the year, all through 2025, and then 2026. You truly know you are on your path. You've been aligned to your destiny. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.